Children, children, quiet yourselves. Find a cot, lie down, and listen. Your survival depends on it. Good. Some of you may be confused as to why you're here. Simply stated, you are now property of the church. You are not orphans. Your parents made promises to the church, and you are here because they either kept them or they did not. Your lives as you knew them before this day are over. You will never see your friends or families again. Mourn them if you wish, but do it silently. From this day on, you must never, ever cry when the light of Oa is not upon you. It is important that you know that crying is not weakness. This is not some archaic and misguided rule to toughen you up, or a trick to keep you quiet so that I may sleep. Quite the contrary. My sole duty is your protection, and I will not hesitate to sacrifice my life to keep you safe. However, I can only protect you from physical danger, and those of you who survive will come to learn that the forces of darkness attack not only the body, but the mind and spirit as well. Guarding yourselves against these latter threats requires training, and beginning at sunrise tomorrow, that will be the primary focus of your lives. But first, you must survive this night. Each of you has a hood on your cot. Take your hood and place it over your head. Most of the runes sewn into the hood are for protection, but the ones over the ears will allow you to hear me clearly. There. Now, you are no doubt noticing how uncomfortable and stifling your hood feels. How the air you're breathing grows hot and stale. How the coarse fiber scratches your face. How it traps and amplifies the worst smells of the last thing you ate. This is by design, but it is not punishment, nor is it being done for the cruel enjoyment of your elders. As your training progresses, you will be allowed to modify your hoods, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Your hoods are designed for discomfort to help you focus on your physical selves. And as I have stated, your physical protection is my sole purpose. Young minds like yours have a tendency to wander. Your imaginations, left to their own devices, seek out the mysterious and the unexplained. The enemies of light are legion, a great many of them able to sense such open and unguarded minds, and all too eager to prey upon them. By keeping you preoccupied with your immediate physical discomfort, we keep your thoughts hidden from the terrors of the night. Until you have mastered the techniques for guarding your minds, you will put on your hood every day before sunset and you will not remove it. I will remove your hoods each morning at sunrise. I warn you now, do not remove another's hood, not as a prank, not as a joke. Removing another's hood is a crime punishable by death at my hand. And do not remove your own hood, no matter what you may hear, smell, or feel. The runes sewn into your hood render you invisible to most evil spirits. Without them, and without your hood, you shine as a beacon to them. Some of you are wondering what the point of all of this is, why you are being made to endure this when only yesterday you slept without protection and were not plagued by the forces of evil. Yesterday, you did not belong to the church, and there were others out there fighting the darkness so that you could sleep without fear. Now, that is your job. You will become guardians of the people, moving amongst the monsters and the spirits of the night to keep them safe. And it all begins and ends with your hood. As you progress in your studies, you will be allowed and encouraged to modify them. After passing certain tests, we will allow you eye holes, openings to allow you to breathe easier, even soft lining to make wearing the hood more comfortable. Know that this is not a test of loyalty or obedience. You belong to the church. Your loyalty and obedience is already expected. Nor are they attainable through amiability or bribery. Only by conquering your own mind and bringing your fears to heel will you earn these comforts. To conquer your fears, you must experience them. You must confront them. You must become them. Under my protection and with the light of Oa and the guidance of his priests, we will discover each of your darkest fears, and you will alter your hoods to represent them, whatever they may be. Skeletons, zombies, ghosts, werewolves, spiders, dragons, even clowns, cats, or mice. There is no judgment, and there is no shame in your fear. Wearing your mask, becoming that which you most fear, is key to removing its power over you. For many of you, this training will go no further than that. You will learn to shield your minds. You will contribute to the running and maintenance of this monastery, and in so doing you will learn a trade that you will take with you when you come of age and leave here. But a select few of you, filled with the light of Oa, will stalk the night wearing the guise of monsters. You will become the Hollowmon, hollow demons, masters of fear who protect the faithful while they sleep. And where knights such as myself and the famed Duskblades do battle with the corporeal forces of darkness, as a Hollowmon, you will battle the undead and demons of night on the spiritual plane. And once each year, on the night when the veil between the living and the dead is at its thinnest. You will cross over into the realm of the dead and attack these horrors in the nightmare pits that spawn them. Hollowmon night. But before you can progress down this path, you must survive this night. Not all of you will. At least one of you has already tried to cheat, thinking that I am the enemy, that punishment from me is the worst that can happen to you if you get caught removing your mask. I hope it was worth it, child, for you have doomed yourself and put your fellows in mortal danger. The dead know about the Hollowmon, and they will do everything in their power to cut you down before you can become one of them. Do you hear that, children? The shuffling footsteps and groaning in the hall below. Can you smell the rotting flesh of the restless corpses coming up the stairs? Get under your covers, children, and whatever happens, do not remove your hoods. Whichever one of you summoned these horrors with your foolish, selfish actions, it is already too late for you. I will protect your body.
But nothing can protect your